Welcome back to Dawn's Astrological Vision. This is the general forecast for Aquarius, December 2021. Aquarius, the highlight of December or highlights of December are the solar eclipse in Sagittarius on the 4th, Venus in Capricorn retrograding on December 19th, and Neptune moving into Pisces on the 30th. The solar eclipse in Sagittarius is activating your 11th house of sharing, generosities, friends, hopes and wishes, principles, codes and laws, social nature, and how we re-enter social activities and future relations. Eclipses trigger or flush out unresolved issues, and if the eclipse falls in one of the cardinal houses, which are the 1st, 4th, 7th, and 10th, it can act as a catalyst for change. This eclipse in your 11th house may cause friends and members of your community to come to your assistance in order to help you advance your career. You may be looking at contributing to social causes or the community in some way, as well as the opportunity for expanding your circle of friends and colleagues. The sun is in your 11th house until the 21st. This is the perfect transit to provide the opportunity to break away from routine and spend time with friends. While the sun is in this house, you'll be attracted to unconventional things and you won't want to be locked up at home. You will have great creative ideas and a desire for independence. The 11th house is the futuristic house of the zodiac. You will also spend time thinking about your dreams and hopes. It is an ideal time to call friends or find new ones. During this transit, you will be very social, but at the same time, you will avoid obligations. The planet Mercury is transiting your 11th house until the 14th. With Mercury in Sagittarius, the planet of communication is focusing your attention to your personal goals, expectations, and aspirations. You are thinking about which things and attitudes do not serve you in the long term, and you will try to replace them with new ideals and values. After the 14th, Mercury goes behind the scenes. You will tend to keep your thoughts and ideas to yourself. You should evaluate which things should be said and which ones should not, because being too reserved can damage your relationships. Venus is in the sign Capricorn and still moving through your 12th house. Venus also retrogrades on the 19th until January 29, 2022. This is a time spent in complete compassion and understanding of others. This can be a slow transit when you feel a sense of abandonment. The 12th house rules ending, solitude, and retreat. You may experience difficulty having a clear sense of what you want in your personal relationships, and things will feel elusive like anything could change in a moment's notice. Try not to cling too tightly to any friendship or relationship. It would be great to use this energy for volunteer work, such as working in shelters or institutions like hospitals or nursing homes. Your sense of love is so strong, but it's love for all of humanity. This is a very spiritual time. Keep your ego in check and connect with others for a higher good. The planet Mars moves out of Scorpio on the 14th into Sagittarius, your 11th house. Mars energy is making its presence felt in your social life and gatherings or networking. In this capacity, you can be spurring others to action and may lead a group for a temporary period and inject members with enthusiasm and energy. The planet Jupiter moves into Pisces, your second house, on the 30th. You have a year to realize what your values are, formulate your plan, and study your goals honestly to see what you have to do to achieve them. Jupiter retrogrades for a period, so make your plans wisely and, above all, practically. Your finances are more than likely going to improve, and a raise in pay or a loan being granted are possibilities. Neptune is also transiting this house, and a small token towards the lottery could pay off. Your generosity with money and with material resources increases. You may perhaps give donations to education or creative causes. Your co-ruler Saturn continues in Aquarius and conjuncts your sun or first house. When Saturn travels with your sun, you begin to ask yourself questions about whether you have made the right decisions in life. This also may cause some problems in your romantic feelings, and your love relationships could suffer. Saturn teaches you to learn to have more control over your personal life and be more responsible for the circumstances you create around you. These are the periods when limitations, restrictions, and frustrations are most felt. Your ruler Uranus is still in your fourth house, the sign Taurus. Uranus takes about 7 years to move through a sign. Uranus is the planet of change and innovation, so it's no surprise that when Uranus transits into a person's fourth house, it can bring significant changes to their home. The fourth house represents one's foundation and feeling of security in life. When Uranus enters this area of a chart, there will often be sudden changes made to the landscape around us as we alter our living situation or create new boundaries for ourselves. This shift can be tumultuous, but can also bring great gifts and growth. It is most likely to bring change in one's domestic environment. The planet Neptune in Pisces, your second house until 2025. This is the planet of intuition and spirituality. So it's no surprise that when Neptune transits through your second house of money, you're likely to experience a lot of changes in this area. Neptune here indicates you may find a strange way to make money. It is never wise to take financial risks with Neptune transiting the second house. And this transit will also teach you that money is not everything and that there are other things that are more important. This transit can make you confused about what or whom is really important to you. You may tend to be more intuitive about money around this time and be able to avoid financial problems and the people and situations that lead to such problems. The planet Pluto is in your 12th house, the sign Capricorn. You are clearing away old subconscious habit patterns that will allow you to rebuild yourself in the coming years. Most of the effects of this period will feel psychological, and whatever parts of yourself you shove into your subconscious will rise to the surface and demand your attention, and it's time to deal with it. While this may seem scary, it will ultimately allow you to rebuild yourself and move past what holds you back. Unconsciously motivated actions can be very problematic now. And even if you have good intentions to act a certain way, you may self-sabotage yourself and find yourself acting differently in the situation. It is very important when this occurs to understand how these unconscious energies are being played out and what parts of yourself do you either deny or repress. Aquarius, this completes your general forecast for the month of December. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, please like and subscribe to Dawn's Astrological Vision. Aquarius, have a Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year, and I'll talk to you in 2022. Bye.